Lothar Fendler was born on August 13, 1913, in Breslau, within the German Empire, now Wrocław in Poland. Not much is known all about his childhood, but between 1932 and 1934, Fendler studied dentistry. On April 15, 1933, he joined the SS. His service number was 272603. From 1934 to 1936, he served in the Wehrmacht. After leaving the Wehrmacht, he joined the Sicherheitsdienst, or SD, in 1936. On May 1, 1937, he joined the Nazi Party, as member number 5,216,392. In May 1941, Fendler was transferred to Sonderkommando for Einsatzgruppe C to prepare for Einsatzgruppe actions for the upcoming Operation Barbarossa, where he was responsible for divisional intelligence. His role, according to his testimony at Nuremberg, was to write reports on the morale of the local populations. On October 2, 1941, he was replaced and returned to Berlin. He was posted back to the Sonderkommando in March 1942, and returned to Germany again that July. He spent the rest of the war working for SD Foreign Intelligence. He was arrested at the end of the war by the Americans and put on trial at Nuremberg. From 1947 to 1948, Lothar Fendler was one of 24 defendants in the Einsatzgruppen trial, where he was charged with crimes against humanity, war crimes, and membership in a criminal organization. The case against Fendler was based on the question of whether he reported as deputy leader to SS Commander Gunther Hermann, but this was never conclusively answered. Fendler was certainly Hermann's second highest ranking officer in Sonderkommando 4B, and there were only 7 officers in the unit. During his trial, he wasn't implicated in, and also denied, any direct participation in any executions. But, he did admit to his knowledge of executions, and said he personally felt that they were too summary. On April 10, 1948, Fendler was sentenced to 10 years in prison. The court found that although there was no evidence of him having participated in or planned any executions, he had still taken part in criminal activities. The court said, as the second highest ranking officer in the commando, his views could have been heard in complaint or protest against what he now says was a too summary procedure, but he chose to let the injustice go uncorrected. Fendler was taken to Landsberg prison to serve his sentence. As part of the discussion of West German rearmament after the outbreak of the Korean War in June 1950, on January 31, 1951, the High Commissioner for Germany, John McCloy, reviewed the 15 death sentences handed down at Nuremberg on the recommendation of the Advisory Board on Clemency for War Criminals. 4 inmates had their sentences commuted to life imprisonment, and 6 given were prison sentences of between 10 and 25 years, but confirmed that 5 of the death sentences should be still enforced. Fendler's sentence was reduced to 8 years, and he was released from prison in March 1951. He died in Stuttgart, in West Germany, on March 7, 1983, aged 69.